Hello, hello, coconuts. Welcome in, welcome in. I was knocked out. My apologies. Let me clean you off, get you together. I was certainly on that couch, knocked out. And then here come my boss, Michael, talking about, don't you have to go live? First of all, aren't you supposed to be in bed? Mind your business. I had just told myself, all right, let me get up and get myself together. I need to think that while I'm getting up. I can't think I should get up soon. I need to get up in that moment because I'm going to be knocked out every time. So I figured it's time to do Miss September. We actually didn't finish August. We actually did not finish August, so I might as well get a head start on September. This page is basically done. I'm just doing like little touch-ups and stuff, but she's done. She'll go up tomorrow. Just trying to get myself back on schedule. Today was super fun. I went to Hoboken and hung out with Sharpie and them. And I'm a little sleepy. But Michael came and jolted me awake. Now I'm up. I'm wide awake, baby. So let's get into it. I'll put this here. Get y'all together. I got my nails done. I let my nail tech freestyle and do what she wanted because I had no ideas and I had decision fatigue. And I said, girl, I'll catch you for the next round. I couldn't be bothered this time. They're kind of giving like Disney princess, Disney villain. I don't know. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. Depends on. Sometimes I look at them like, Sometimes I'm like, It's cute enough. It's cute enough. The color is like vibrant. Like, it's like, wow. So, I was still like in my neutrals bag, but that's what happens when you let other people picking colors. All right. I have so many markers out from this last page we did together. I gotta get myself in order. Gotta get myself together. Turn the music up a little bit. Get it bumping. Get ourselves energized. I'm ready. I want to do plaid for her top. I know that for sure. Let's see. I'm just putting these markers up so we can have room to start. Dang, I had all the markers out. I brought all the markers to the yard. She definitely gives ginger vibes. I feel like I'm always doing the ginger. I feel like did I get makeup on this? I would say either ginger or blonde. When's the last time we did either? I feel like we had a blonde streak for a while. All right. Woohoo! All right. I cleaned up. Oh my gosh. I thought I cleaned up and then I looked to my right. There's even more markers. Good morning, beautiful. Grand risings, gorgeous. I'm up. All right. Hey y'all. So let me plug my charger up before my phone hang up on y'all. You know I'm good for that too. I think I want to decide my plaid and build out from there. So I know I want to do plaid. So first stop, Pinterest. Let's see. I'm just gonna look for a plaid pattern, not like actual plaid clothing. I like this navy and cream vibe. I don't know, do I want neutrals? Do I want color? Let's see where the vibe is taking us. I do love a mix and match plaid. I think I actually originally drew this as a mix and match plaid. I think I did. I should do that. Like a bunch of different plaids. That's the challenge in the coloring club this week, is mix and match patterns too. And that would be fun. Because when I did it, it was digital. I'm gonna save this. Oh, is this a collage? You saw how that moved like that? Oh, it's a collage. Okay, Pinterest, period. Download collage. Girl, nobody asked y'all to do all that. Just download the collage, please. Just extra. That's the only like vibe that's really making me feel sensational. You know what I mean? None of these others are making me feel alive in that way that I need. All right, let's see. When I did this digitally, let's pull up the receipts. This is gonna be an art weekend. Michael doesn't have any games. I'm gonna just be up in the house watching my little racist movies on Hallmark and drawing. That's what I'm gonna do. This is how I did it digitally. She bad, she knows she bad. Okay, she's exactly who she thinks she is. I love it. Yeah, I like that mix and match plaid. I like that. I'm gonna do it again. I should just do this and not make no decisions. I'm tired of choosing stuff, y'all. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. She looks like me. You think so? I feel like she looked like a human form of Maxine. Is that her name? From a Goofy movie? That's the vibe she gave me. And I always wanted to be her. Okay. So let's do that. We love a little sneaky back roll. Period. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just... If it ain't broke, you know what I mean? If it ain't broke. Do I remember how to do plaid? Chat. Thank you for the nail. I didn't give y'all her as a download before. I thought y'all had her. I could definitely give y'all her. Does Coco remember how to do plaid? Let's find out. Swatchy time. All right, so the base for one of them is like a nice yellow. Not too yellow, but yellow. Let's see what this is giving. Perfect. She's feeling a little dry, but that ain't nothing we can't fix. I'm sure you can remember the Sunset Leopard Denim Quest 2024. The tragedies. The tragedies. And then let's see what this looks like. Okay. So if we put this across here, it's like more large. Okay. And then these red stripes. We're also, where overlaps needs to be darker, so I need to figure out how to do that. So I'll just kind of mock it up here. Right. And then red pencil. Come down. There's one going across here. Okay, yeah, this is easy enough. It ain't all that hard. That blue might be a little dark for the one I put across, so I might do this. And then a lighter blue, because it's gonna look darker when it has the yellow underneath. Yeah, that's better for me. That's much better. So we can actually see what the hell going on. And then I could use the darker one where it overlaps. That looks more like a plaid than what we had the first time. The lighter blue gives us more leeway. This one was too dark. All right. So the base color that I'm gonna go in with for just this section, because we're doing the 3 different plaids. So it's gonna be primary yellow YR6 by Ohuhu, then 1 round of vivid blue B270, Ohuhu as well. Lies, no, truth. And then marine blue PB11 by Ohuhu for the depth. Thank you for the nail art. All right, so let me make sure I have a backup primary yellow because it's feeling a little janky. I do. Here she is. And then for the red, it's going to be crimson red. I'm doing the plaid first because I'm going to center my color choices around it based off the plaid. So we're switching it up. We're switching it up. Have I ever started a page with the outfit? Rip me out the plastic because I'm acting brand new. My nails are purple. I was just saying how I don't know how I feel about it. I let my nail tech do a freestyle. And it's giving me Disney princess. I was still in my neutrals era, but I didn't feel like making any choices. And I could have swore we said we were gonna do periwinkle, so I don't really know how we got here, but it's cute or whatever. It's cute. It's cute. This nail is my favorite, and I don't know if you can see the effect of it. But I was like, I wish we had just did a full set of that, but with neutrals. She did the cat eye, and then she put a matte polish on top of it, and then she put the gloss and stripes on top of that. And it gives like this cool, like, I don't even know what kind of illusion is happening in person, but it's really cute. But we were both stuck on stupid at that nail appointment. We were both tired. She's tired. She would be talking and she would just stop mid-sentence and be like, I don't even know what I was saying. I'm like, girl, don't even worry about it. Because I wasn't even really there with you. So I told her for my next set, I just want to do this probably on all my nails. But a neutral. And call it a day. And we went a little shorter. Not that anyone could probably tell, because they're still not that short, but they're shorter than me. She said we gotta start trimming them down. Stop. I'm about to be on diaper duty, bro. Back in these diaper streets, like I never left. All right, coming in with Vivid Blue. Is that the right one? Yeah, Vivid Blue. I'm gonna do the stripes going across the back. I'm gonna steal that illusion. Yeah, take it. We found it on Pinterest. Because they do the cat eye, and it's like the cat eye is like in a French shape, so the magnetic, like, I don't know how she did it, but like the cat eye magnet effect is like in a French shape somehow. I don't know. I was amazed. I said, wow. I was watching back the videos of me and Mr. Coco at this event that we were at this morning. And while they're doing all the like demonstration stuff, it's just me and him in the back the whole time. Wow. 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 We are easily entertained and impressed. I'm from New Jersey. My being didn't have it, but order. Oh, thank you. I was just in Hoboken today. What part of Jersey are you from? Or where you live? Maybe you're not from Jersey. Oh, you're in Union. I lived in North Bergen for a couple of years after my son was born. That's so funny. Hi. Welcome. Coco Michelle was like nearly born, and actually Coco Michelle actually began in North Bergen, New Jersey. That's where I started it. I just thought about it. I definitely lived there when I thought of Coco Michelle. That's the birthplace. I was in the shower. And I got out the shower. I said, babe, you know what I was thinking? He said, what? I said, what if I started a stationery company? And I named it Coco Michelle. Coco for me and Michelle for Michael. But I'm only going to draw black girls. He said, okay, what do you need? I said, an Apple Pencil. That was it. He ordered me an Apple Pencil, and I picked it up the next day, and then I started a company. Yeah, all the good ideas come in the shower. All the good ones. Yeah, he's very simple. Like, whatever you want to do, lady, just tell me what I got to do. And I stole his iPad. Because my Apple Pencil, or my iPad wasn't compatible with the Apple Pencil because it was too old. So I said, switch iPads with me. And I got a free drawing app called Autodesk, something like that. Auto Sketch, something like that. And I did like a few little things on there until I was like, nah, I need to get what the pros are using. I got to spend the $9.99 on the Procreate app. And that was the best $9.99 I ever did spend. Indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. That was such a fun time. I was on my day off from Macy's celebrating our dating anniversary. Even though we've been married for 10 years, we still celebrate our dating anniversary because it's exactly 6 months apart from our wedding anniversary. So our wedding anniversary is June 13th. Our dating anniversary is December 13th. So it's just like a little something to celebrate, twice a year. And I took the day off of work. We weren't really doing anything, just staying in, being cozy. And I got my first Coco Michelle order. And I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do? It's like, ship it. I was in a full tizzy. It took me forever to pack this one order. They bought a set of 10 greeting cards of the Peeping Poinsettia card. I still remember it. I was like wrapped it in a bow of twine and wrote a letter, and I didn't even have shipping supplies. We had to go to Staples and get an envelope and pack it all up. And no, the books are available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Target, Books A Million, Bookshop, independent bookstores, you name it. It's all linked in my bio. You can see like a full list. I shipped it out. I was so stressed. It was like late at night. I had skipped my work holiday party to take off and just be with the hubby and all that. So we got back in the car and I was like so frazzled. And I was like, what are we going to do if I get another order? We have to do that every single time? Wait, what? Girl, the point is to get another order. That's what we're trying to do here. I was stressed. I was like, I don't know if I can do that again. That was a lot. That was a lot. And now we do it again and again and again and again. But that day is like so vivid in my mind. It's wild, actually. Like, I remember being in that dark parking lot being like, what if that happens again? And then it did happen again. And I would stay up and I would pack the orders because I would get Michael home, get him down, pack orders. And then I would put them in Mr. Coco's bag. So he would drop them off at the post office on his way to work. And that's how it all started. We didn't have a label maker. So I was handwriting the names and addresses on the envelopes. We were using regular stamps. It was real mom and pop. Okay. We were a fresh operation. It was wild. Those early days, so funny to look back on. Everything was so scary and exciting at the same time. Very spooky. Everything scared the hell out of me. I remember I was in a marketing meeting the first time one of my pictures went viral. And I was like so distracted. I was like, oh my God, my phone was blowing up. And the marketing manager was like, do you need to take that? I was like, no, I'm going viral on Instagram. I'm freaking out. She was like, oh my God, open it. Everybody like, the hell with this marketing meeting. Let's see what's going on. And then I saw that Eva Marcel, I always want to say Eva Pickford, but that ain't her name, had reposted a picture that I had did of her. And it was popping off. It was popping off. And I was like, oh my God. And we didn't talk about nothing about marketing for the rest of that time. Okay, the marketing team was strategizing how I could get up out of there and do Coco Michelle full time. That's what the meeting became. They're like, girl, this is a sign, okay? I was like, you think so? She was like, yes. One thing I'll say about my corporate co-workers, they were quick to tell me to quit my job. They were quick to tell me, girl, you should not be here. You got something real going on. You got to get up out of here. Like, anytime I showed my coworkers my stuff, they were like, girl, what did you do in here? You got to go. I'm like, what? And they're like, yes, you need to get out of here. So I used to be plotting and strategizing with the team. This is my red pencil, Crimson Red by Prismacolor. Did you know Prismacolor is owned by the same company as Sharpie? I learned that today. When I was there doing stuff, talking to the people. And they're like, oh, you said you're an artist. Have you ever heard of Prismacolor? Have I heard of it? Of course. Why do you ask? And they're like, oh, we own that too. You do? She was like, yeah, send us an email. We'll send you some stuff over. Oh, say less, baby. Say less. Send you an email. They were trying to make me take more Sharpies home. I said, girl, I have boxes and boxes of Sharpies at the crib. I'm not taking no more nothing. But when we got to the event today, okay, so I'm going to just be honest. I didn't really know for real what the event was, okay? They said it was like a brand expo, but it was at the headquarters. So I'm like, I don't really know what to expect when I'm walking in here, but I'm thinking I'm going to like a Sharpie showroom. That's what I was envisioning. So when I pulled up, And my rep was there. She was like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you in person. Because she started at a time where I hadn't met her face to face yet. Like I had met my other like Sharpie people. So we're kikiing. She's like, okay, I'm going to start you over here. And then you'll just flow through the experience. The experience? What experience? So I walk in and she's like, the first stop is the baby room. I said, the baby room? Because guess who else is owned by the same company as Sharpie? Greco. Baby Jogger and Nook. I said, oh, I'm in the right spot. I'm in the right spot. First of all, everybody was so happy to see me. I felt so welcomed. They were like, look, it's a pregnant lady. I said, yes. Tell me everything. What's going on here? They showed us this bassinet that literally she played the sound of a crying baby and it started to rock the baby because it heard the cries automatically. And then it starts changing the settings to rock to figure out what will soothe the baby until the baby stops crying. And then it will remember those settings. And then the next time the baby cries, it will just go straight to the settings that she likes. I said, how much that cost? Let's get to the facts. How much is gonna run you? She said, we'll send it to you. Bitch. I almost called out her name. You'll send what to me? Like after I order it? Or what do you mean by that? She's like, we'll send it to you. Oh, this that influencer privilege y'all be talking about. Okay, period. Well, where you need my address? What you need from me? What do you need from me? So, Mr. Coco was pressed about that. He said, make sure you give them our information. Make sure they have what they need before we leave here for that. I said, hell yeah, you ain't gotta tell me twice, Mr. Capricorn. Your frugal ass. We gonna get what's owed. Don't worry. I said, make sure they he was like, I'm gonna go get the car and pull it around. Make sure you go back to that baby room. Make sure they got what they need. Sir, you gone. We got a big water cooler thing. Like, you know what you be taking cold beverages in? The cooler, one of those. We got one of those in baby blue. That's my man's favorite color. So he was geeked about that. You know, soccer mommy status. And then we got some tumblers, some candles, because Yankee Candle is back. Because y'all know a Yankee Candle, like, did a little disappearing act for a minute. They back under the same company as Sharpie. And they were smelling extra scrumdiddly yum yum. A purr. And then, what other brands were there? Crock Pot is owned by the same company. I was trying to really leave with a crock pot, but they wasn't giving out free crock pots. They had a little mini crock pot that's like a, hey, Don. That was like a little lunch crock pot that could keep your lunch hot. And it was so cute and portable. And you could just plug it in at your desk and it keep your food hot. I said, wow. I said, so if I wanted to like whip up something straight at my desk, I could. He said, well, it's like a food warmer. You shouldn't really cook in it. I said, oh, because I would have been over there seasoning it up, something. Like, yeah, I got some ribs on. If y'all want to come over to my cubicle, get you a little something. Yes, all these people are owned by newer brands. And then they had like all the Rubbermaid is owned by them. So they gave us some like, you know, the food containers. I call all food containers Tupperware, even though I know Tupperware is a brand. You know how like people just be saying Kleenex instead of tissue because it's just like, it's Kleenex. You know, Tupperware just has a lasting impression on me. But the Rubbermaid food containers, got me a couple of them. They're like, yeah, you know, they got new technology and it's lightweight and it, you know, self-storing, all this stuff like that. I said, but will it get stained from my spaghetti? He was like, I'm not sure. I was like, oh, that might have been a little too black of a statement. I was like, yeah, I don't think he was getting like the little jokey joke, but it's fine. Never mind. I said, just forget it. Mr. Coco looking at me like, have some damn decorum. I'm like, what? You know them things get stained. So this section is going to be like turquoise with like light blue stripes going through it. Yeah, because once the spaghetti stain gets on the pot, then that's the only container I'm going to use for spaghetti from that point forward. You know what I mean? I won't put anything else in a spaghetti stained Tupperware other than spaghetti. Because I was ready to kiki with him, but I was like, oh, he not going to get what I'm talking about. So I was going to go deep cut and be like, you know when you go to your granny house and you open up the country crock thinking there's butter in it and it was spaghetti? And then you go to open up the cookie tin and it's sewing supplies? There has only been one time in my life where I opened up that damn cookie tin and imagine my surprise when there was some actual cookies in there. I said, now what the hell? I was shocked. I said, now I definitely came in here for some needles and thread. What the hell these cookies doing in this cookie tin? I thought that was a myth. Who put these cookies in the cookie tin? Hell no. Because you're going to confuse the youth, okay? You can't let the kids think that there's cookies in the cookie tin. Okay? I used to get that out as dish soap, a little water, and a paper towel. Just shake. Really? I mean, I use dish soap and it don't be coming out for me. It's the paper towel that does it, you think? It like absorbs it or something? Hello, you supposed to have, a cookie tin is supposed to have all your little knickknacks, all the buttons that came with all the things, the shirts you bought in the past, needles, thread, all of that. All the knickknacks of the past. That's it and that's all. And be washing the oil off them ducks. It do. That's why I just feel like it should work. Do I have a colored pencil that's this color? Like, why we gotta do all of that just to get the spaghetti off? We gotta do all of this. We gotta make a paste and scrub and dub and paper towel and shake it like a Polaroid picture. Oh, there's bleach in paper towels? That's crazy. This little section is here too. I didn't see it there, boo-boo. Alright, I'm gonna make it like a little more green a little less blue green, and this is Permanent Green Olive by Ohuhu, and I'm doing a super light coating of this. Thank you for the follow. This little girl is kicking me like something fierce. What did I do? Oh, I was also networking with Contigo. They make water tumblers and everything. I said, listen, let me tell you a little something. I did a collaboration with Brewmate a couple years back, and it sold out quickly. Less than 24 hours, baby. That could be y'all. Holla at me. She said, oh. She's like, yeah, we just came out with our first ever collaboration. I said, listen, add me in, okay? Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. So, I'm trying to see if I can make something work for y'all. Get us a little tumbler back in rotation. Because that sold out too quick. Too quick. And the sales rep was a sister. So I was like, listen, Daphne, make it happen. Make it happen. I'm hitting everybody up, okay? Brewmate, I hit you up multiple times. I ain't heard back. And in this economy, I don't have time for loyalty, okay? I'm going where the people answer. Oh, you know what I should do this weekend? I want to do like a little artwork for my baby shower invites. I'm starting to plan like all the little knickknacks and stuff. I was like, should I make content around that? I don't know like what do people care about in terms of my pregnancy? Like I have my other channel, Coco Not Coloring, where I talk about like more of my pregnancy stuff. But I'm like, it's still gonna be art. But I don't like to bombard people with personal stuff. Coco Michelle. But I feel like it would be cute. And I'm gonna make it so like it's not gonna be too specific to me, so I might offer it as like something that people can buy for their own baby showers and stuff. So y'all want to see? Okay. As long as I just don't want to be overly, doing the most. Doing the most. Because even when I announced my pregnancy, by the way, this is still gray. There were people in the comments like, I hope this isn't going to impact the lives when I announced that I was pregnant. What? Whatever happened to congratulations? Happy for you. God damn. Okay. I'm gonna keep it strictly business around here because y'all tripping. There are certain people who are just strictly consumers of my content, right? They're not like engaged with me as a person, which is fine. Having the awareness makes a big difference. If you're not aware of it, that will shake you to your core to like some of the things people say. because my artwork is what is being consumed, right? I'm not an influencer in the way that like I, the person, am the brand, which I feel like could be a lot more damaging to the mental if you yourself are the product that you're trying to sell, right? Because that's what influencers, they're selling themselves. They are the brand. And when people consume you as a person in that way, I can imagine that being very damaging to the psyche. So I much rather people consume my art like that, and then people who are more so interested in me as a person can find that, you know, sense of connection with me through other forms of my content, like coming to my lives and following me on my other channel. But I never want to like put myself in that position up front, because I'm not built for it. I'm simply not built for it. Because I don't really have the PR training or the decorum necessary to handle being spoken to like as if I am not human, which is what happens a lot of times. That will get everybody's feelings hurt, okay? Because when my feelings are hurt, it's everybody's problem. Everybody's problem. I know. I'm like, I think I'm aligned with Cardi. I'm thinking. Hey, twin. I feel like Cardi and I are like right around the same thing. I'm trying to figure out how she going on tour in February. I'm trying to figure out how she going on tour in February. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Here's the nails. Because the postpartum, I wasn't really good for nothing. And this is her first tour, so I'm like, I wasn't going to be buying them tickets anyway, but I really wouldn't be buying them. I would need to see at least a show or two, see what type of time she on before I spend any of my Dolores, okay? It takes a lot of stamina. A lot of stamina to be on tour. So hopefully she's prepared for that, because in my mind I'm thinking that tour might get canceled before it gets started, if I'm being honest. But hey, you know, this ain't her first time. This ain't her first rodeo, okay? She's a professional at having them kids. Her and Sierra, maybe they know something. I don't know. And her, like, her acting like she didn't necessarily act like she wasn't pregnant, but she was kind of like making it seem like she was wearing like a fat suit during court. Did y'all see that video? I was like, the way she walked down them steps in that white suit, I know that waddle, Cardi. A fat suit can't make you waddle like that. I know what I saw. So I was like, listen, it ain't none of our business. So whenever you want to let us know, you let us know. But you weren't tricking me. That's all I'm gonna say. I was not tricked. All right, I'm gonna come in with the same blue that we did the stripes with. Vivid Blue B270. But this pregnancy, I've been feeling very pretty, very beautiful, very like motherly and like soft. Like, what? I look at myself, I'm like, wow, like I'm just like a cute little pregnant lady, and everyone's so nice to me. I'm like, wow, this is nice. As I have a hot flash, chair. That's the glow. Just a little sweat and grease. That's the secret. If you want pregnancy glow, you could recreate this. But when I walked into the nail salon yesterday, everyone was like, "Aww." I'm like, "Hey, everybody." It's also because I'm short. Short pregnant people, it's like there's something, the waddle. It gives cute, But I'm feeling good. I know in the third trimester, I started having all types of issues when I look in the mirror. So I'm going to enjoy this while I feel beautiful and ethereal like a little pregnant mermaid. So I'm enjoying it. When I was at the event today, everyone was like, "Oh my God, you look so pretty, and I love your dress, and I love your hair, you're glowing," and you're like, "Thank you guys." Because it don't take much to make me cry, so take it easy with the compliments, you feel me? Not too much, because I'll bust out in a tear in a minute. And then I went to go pick up my Chipotle, and the woman was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Andrea." She's like, "Balo." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." She's like, "You're so beautiful, by the way." She looking at me crazy. "You're so much. You're so sweet, and you're beautiful too, and your skin is glowing." And I'm just and that's that. Boom. You're 5'3". Oh, I'm a little bit taller than you. I'm 5'1.5". That's all right, short stuff. One day you could get like me or whatever. Big Coco, not the little one. Get your weight up. Yeah. My favorite color is green. My ID said I'm 5'1". Mine says 5'2". Shit. If they can do it, we can do it. What difference does it make, Your Honor? First of all, when I got shoes on and my hair in a bun, I'm 6'1". So what are we even really talking about? You know what I'm saying? You add my personality on, I'm easily 6'8". So let's just call it what it is. Six one everywhere. 6'1" everywhere. I'm 6'1" when I'm sitting because I'm dragging that wagon. Yeah. I get taller when I sit down. You feel me? Hell yeah, I be telling my husband come get this stuff. He be putting stuff I need on the top shelf. Driving me crazy. Driving me absolutely nuts. Brie, I always forget that you're tall. When we meet in person, it's gonna be crazy. You're a foot taller than me. Doesn't make sense in my head. I'm not processing that properly. Well, you just gonna have to sit, you stand up and I sit down, and then we'll be more equally yoked. No, that is when me and my husband sit down, we literally look like we're the same height. It cracks me up every time and it be pissing me off because I'm like, you got to sit up straight because you know I'm sitting on all of this, okay? And when we sit down, it look like I'm taller than you. I don't like that. Sit up. You be like, I can't compete with all that. And can't, period. I'm already prepared for the squat. Y'all just gonna have to get me a little stool because Emerald's tall. I feel like Hana's on the taller side too, I think. Right, Hana? Y'all just gonna have to give me a little step stool. Because y'all gonna take a picture and it's just gonna be the top of my head where all y'all smiling. I'm gonna be somewhere down under. I'm jelly of people dragging that wagon. I got a little carry-on. Ain't nothing wrong with a little carry-on. That's all you need. That's all you need, okay? I'll be having back problems. I need less wagon for the dragon. I need to leave some of this and the fact that I'm pregnant, see, you know when you're pregnant and you already got a little situation in the back, you get pregnant in the front and the back. So I'm just growing both ways at this point. Just butts and guts at this point. That's all I am, a walking butt and a gut. I'm like, damn. It does. It does. It's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you, thank you. I never get to look up to anyone. Well, I only get to look up to people, you know? I only get to... Hey, Ava! Yes, this is home base. We be on the tiki-taki. We be on the tiki-taki. Oops. I don't know what I'm clicking. I missed Hannah. How tall are you? Guys, get you a D1 athlete. That's what I'm talking about. $5'9". Oh yeah, you tall. That's tall. That's real tall to me. If I was 5'9", I'd be unstoppable. God knew not to give me all that, okay? You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. My height keeps me, well, no. I'm going to say it keeps me humble, but everybody knows short people run their damn mouth. That's all I do. I don't intentionally color anything with a D9 theme, but I've done pink and green multiple times. I've done blue and white. I don't think I've ever done a crimson and cream per se. And I don't know if I've done like a blue and yellow. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. But never intentionally. I'm not D9 myself, so it's not like but I have like things in my shop, like greeting cards and stuff for D9. I knew I was going to be the tail of my line before I was even accepted. The Lord gave me this top and bottom, and I appreciate his thought of balance. Yep. He said, I'm going to keep the equilibrium right in this center here. Okay, what goes up will also go down. Yeah, if I was 5'9", with the wagon, hell yeah. I saw this this couple, and the woman was like, had to be like at least 6 inches taller than the man, and they had a little boy with them. I said, if I was that much taller than you, because you know, black people, anytime we see something, we gotta act like that's our situation. Like when you watching a movie, you're like, if you ever, yeah, I'm that girl. I'm like, if I was that much taller than you, you wouldn't be able to tell me not a mother thing, sir. You better talk to me nicely. He was like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm like, no, I'm not playing with you. Don't let me be a half a foot taller than you, and you try and tell me to do something. You out your damn mind. You Grace. I'll yoke you up so fast. See, that's why God said, nah, you gotta be short. Cause you be out here, you would be a man beater. We gotta keep you little. You got anger issues. As a tall girl, you spend most of our time telling men they gotta be this tall to ride this ride. I like that. I do. Now, if I lose this belly, I'm going to be trouble. The belly was the place for humbling. The belly is what put the brakes on me too, girl. The belly pumped the brakes on me. They said, yeah, that'll do it. Now sit down somewhere. I said, but. Mind you ever look back on old pictures of yourself when you were so focused on trying to lose weight because you were just a big, huge woolly mammoth, and then you look at the picture and you're like, bitch, you were snatched. What the hell? They tricked you. You've been bamboozled. You weren't even big. I have so many pictures like that. I'm like, I distinctly remember thinking I was humongous, snuffleupagus, big back, humpback whale. And I look at the picture, tummy on flat. Face slim. Nothing. Just a little thick in the thigh. And I thought I was huge. I said, nah. I was raised in the Paris Hilton generation. This is what happened. Dieted my way up to 300 pounds. You idiot. I wasn't even big. I was perfect. Ain't had no belly. I was literally flat belly, flat chest. I didn't have nothing. Not a damn darn. Thank you. Exactly. Now I'm as big as I thought I was. Shit. I manifested that real quick. I'm like, you wasn't there, but you there now, mama. Good job. You did it. You visualized yourself as a big back for all these years, and you made it, mommy. Good job. Thank you. Yep. I think that about myself all the time. I'm like, wow. I didn't even know. Look at all my high school pictures. Like, nah. There's got to be an optical illusion or something, because I know for a fact I was big. I was there. Hey, why does it say invite Fit Daddy to join your live? Is my husband in here? Hey, are you in here? Reveal yourself. I think my husband's in here. Be cool, be cool, be cool. The Fed's watching. Every time I think Oprah wasn't big. Oprah was precisely. Everybody be quiet. Shh, shh, shh. My man here. He's not saying anything. Babe, is that you? Abubakar? Mr. Balo? He's not responding. He's trying to trick me. I don't give a damn. You ain't here, I'm gonna start talking about you. I don't think he really in here. Sometimes it just be asking me to invite people to go live with me. Yeah. He probably just on the app scrolling, minding his business, and I'm in here cussing him out. Where's that yellow pencil I was using? I'm gonna try this one. Saffron. I have a little pastry up here that I'm gonna eat. That I got from the event earlier. Look how yummy. I don't know who took a bite out of it. Bless me. All right, I'm gonna come in with saffron. Ooh. And I'm trying to apply some firm pressure. Cute, cute, cute. This page is very New York. Oh, that ain't New York. New York. It is delicious. They have so many good pastries. But seeing all those crocodiles, I'm like, I want to come make me some chili or something. And by come make me some chili, I mean, I'm about to come tell Mr. Balo to make me some chili. It's chili making season. We're there. It's time. Ooh, denim would eat down. When I put the blue for this sleeve, I was like, ooh, denim would have been cute. This intro to this song, for some reason, always makes me think of like Ashanti gonna come on and start singing something. I don't know what song it's reminding me of, but that first little opening makes me think Ashanti about to hit us with the vocals. My man ain't on live. I just heard him. He's somewhere. He's opening and closing doors. You know, he can't do anything quietly. The whole house knows where he is. I think I did Denim and Plaid for her the first time around. I don't know what I'm gonna do this time. I know I didn't really stray from what I did the first time. I'm gonna make the center of these a little darker. I'm just gonna add some black stripes just to add a deepening effect. too crazy, just in those intersections. And then just do white. Alright, see, I didn't do the hair. I showed you last time. I see how you do it. I don't know either, girl. I was gonna ask you, matter of fact. I remember this stressing out everybody last time. The hair was stressing everybody out. I do recall that. This is pink white. I didn't even color hair last time. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, the hair is a little spooky. Alright, cute. So now I'm gonna start to add some dimension. I've been listening to classical music because I just feel like I need to like regulate my nervous system because there's a lot going on in the world. And I've been listening to classic music and it's been slapping. Okay, I've been jamming. I got pull up listening to Swan Lake. I'm not playing. Party like it's 1862. I don't have time. I need to calm it down. Alright, let's see what this does. This is neutral gray 4. I'm trying gray because I want to see if I can just use one color to shade the whole shirt without me having to switch based off the panel that I'm coloring. And I might be able to get away with it. Listen, Don, I ain't mad at it, okay? There's a lot of things to color. There's a lot of things to read. There's a lot of things to do. So you have them for when you want them. And you get to them when you get to them. If you get to them. In so little time. Oh, yeah, this working until I'm 67 ordeal. I don't know about that. Hey, I don't know about that. Y'all gonna have to figure something else to do with me. I can't be working until I'm 67, okay, government? Y'all gonna have to figure it out. Because I'm 34 and tired. I'm 34 and tired, so you think you getting another what? 30 what? Hell no. Get somebody else to do it. Thank you. Yeah, this shirt is so cute. I think that's all the shading I'm gonna do on the shirt for now and start doing her skin. So let's see what we got here. That doesn't feel juicy enough for me. Alright. I should be good with this. I got a backup if not. And a backup of the backup if not again. So I'm gonna come in with rose beige. Oh, something, but I did my own way. She came out cute, but I need you to upload that part. The hair part, I missed the. Are we still talking about the hair? I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss one of your messages. Rich Auntie for viewer choice. Oh. Viewer's choice, Rich Auntie is uploaded. Or are you talking about the when I went in and did the details by myself? That part? With the acrylic? Hey, Chris. I said, rip me out the plastic because I'm acting brand new because I did the shirt first. Because I wanted to base my color palette around the shirt, so I did that first. But it's me, I swear. My body ain't been snatched. Hey, welcome in. This is Rose Beige BR3 by Ohuhu. And all of my supplies and goodies are linked in my bio on my Amazon storefront. And this is the song I don't like because they got people talking on walkie-talkies in the background of it. I don't like that. This marker seems like it wants to betray me, so I got my own you Coco in the quotes. See, I had to do that shirt. I had to. It's me, I swear. It's me. Matlock came back out? They got new Matlock? Or you talking about that original? Blanket up to my chin. Period. That was me. I was knocked out on the couch when I was supposed to be online. Woke up to a little boy talking about, Mommy, aren't you supposed to be on live? Shot straight up. Huh? What time is it? He said it's 9:34. Oh, shit. It's 9:34. Why aren't you in bed? That's the real question. He said Daddy was calling you and you weren't answering, so he told me to come down and wake you up. Okay, well, go to bed and mind your business. Shit. Coming here, waking me up. Now I'm all scattered. I'm like, okay, I gotta get upstairs. That's that good sleep too. I still have my phone in my hand. The same TikTok playing over and over again. It was sudden. I had to be there for at least 20 minutes because the last time I remember it was 9/11, and I said, okay, let me make my way upstairs. Those are the famous last words. Famous. Although my heart was racing. I'm like, doom, 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 doom. I'm like, where am I? What year is it? My husband don't like the way my son wakes people up. He was like, don't wake your mother up like that. You scare people. I'm like, hello? Could you have a little grace? He come shake you like the house on fire. I'm like, golly. Yeah, me spooked. You can't wake somebody up out of a couch nap any which way. You can't. That's dangerous. Especially if they're over 30. You have to handle them with care. Almost sent me into cardiac arrest, brother. Your rose beige looks orange. Mine looks orange too, though. Like I add a little spice, add a little salt, pepper, sazon, a little Lowry's, garlic powder, onion powder, and then boom, skin tone be working out. Just like that. Follow me for more cooking recipes. Cause that's what we be doing in here. We be cooking. Like, this looks very orange without anything to me. It needs that little seasoning. This is giving very pumpkin spice. Cooked shrimp is crazy. Cooked shrimp. Rose beige and potato brown had me in a headlock. Okay? Y'all know potato brown used to get wore out around these parts. Potato brown, potato brown, potato brown, potato brown. Go. You haven't picked it up since? Why you do my girl rose beige like that? Pick her back up. Pick her back up. She probably so sad. She like, damn. Just not only one chance. I had more to show her. I had more to offer her. She was nervous. She didn't even mean it, girl. She didn't even mean it. She was nervous. She ain't mean it. All right. Let me get a reference for my shading. I know that time ain't what I think it is. I'm gonna ignore that for now and stay the course. All right, let me pull up a reference. Oops. I wanted to have like warm, bronzy, glowy. I want her to be bronzed though. Let's see. Scrolling on the Pinterest. Scrolling on the Pinterest. She kind of looking back at it. You know what I mean? Not too much, mama. That's too fast. Look back at it. All right, let's see. Woman looking over shoulder. I'm not gonna say woman looking back at it because you never know. You know what I mean? You might get little mixed results with that. This is a family program. Okay, shoulder highlight, freckle girl. I like how that's sitting there. I like that. And I kind of improvise and make it bronzy as a reference. So I'm gonna use that for the highlights and everything. I like how that shoulder looking. That shoulder lean. I told y'all I got Michael talking about stop sign. What stop sign, man? I'm like, damn, I'm messing up. You can't have the 8-year-old quoting the DUI cop footage. It's not a good look. I gotta get my stimming under control. I gotta keep my TikTok references down. It just comes out. I don't even mean to. Even when I'm trying to move past it, I'm like, what did you say? And then here he comes. Stop sign. I'm like, no. No. And I can't laugh because that reinforces the negative behavior. This is pink white. My issue as a parent is I just really be wanting to laugh and cut up with my kid. Like, he be getting in trouble and his father yelling at him and he looking behind his dad, making eye contact with me, and now we both trying not to laugh. What you not gonna do is get me in trouble too. You know this man is a Capricorn. We both gonna be in trouble. I'm just trying to watch my show. Don't be looking at me. Listen to your daddy. That ain't my daddy, okay? I'm allowed to laugh. You not. So don't mess around and get yourself caught up trying to keep up with Big Coco. You can get a big whooping. I did see Jerry laughed. I was so sad. He said, yeah, I can't hang with them. I saw somebody say, why don't you start your own ice cream company called Just Jerry? I'm like, period. All these people, I just need everyone to just leave all these corporations and networks. I need Jimmy Kimmel to leave. I need everyone to just stand on business and just break apart. Because we need to decentralize the control. We must. Because it's getting spooky out here. It's getting real spooks magooks. I don't think it means anything for the ice cream I don't think so. I still like the ice cream. But if Jerry come out with something with just Jerry, I'm on it. I'm on it. I always wanted to do artwork for them because sometimes they do artists like containers, and I would love to do a Coco Michelle Ben and Jerry's container. What would my Coco Michelle flavor be? Well, I never thought about that. Because my favorite flavor is Jimmy Fallon's flavor. Is it Jimmy Fallon or is it Jimmy Kimmel? One of them Jimmys. The Tonight Dough. That's my favorite flavor from. Wait, is that Ben and Jerry's? Yeah, that's Ben and Jerry's. That's my favorite one. And it's like vanilla with some brownie chunks and some cookie dough chunks and some. It's hella sweet. It's a one bite a night type treat because you will be knocked out in a sugar coma. But I love it. I love it. I love it. But these days, what really gets me going, what really takes me there, is a good old classic butter pecan. And I want it extra buttery. And do not burn my pecans. Have you ever had a butter pecan ice cream and it's so good? You turn it up, and you get one bitter pecan. Oh, baby, it sends me into a full tizzy. Sends me into a full tizzy. Oh my gosh. And I never liked butter pecan like that. Like, I felt like it was like a old people flavor. Like, that's like what my parents would get. Like, when I was younger, they were like, butter pecan, I don't want that. But now, that just be sounding so good to me. And all it takes is one bad. And now I'm off it for like 8 years. That's all it takes. And then I'm pissed and I got an attitude. Yeah, you gotta have bills to pay to like butter pecan. As a young blood, you don't know nothing about this. You need responsibilities to enjoy a real good butter pecan. I do know that, Don. I do. Because we weren't allowed to have plain vanilla. Which I've been seeing like a lot of conversations about reclaiming vanilla. Because vanilla is actually not white. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Why not? Hell yeah. Oatmeal raisin cookies is where I part ways, you know. I can't really, the only thing I could really excuse a raisin in, I really cannot stand raisins. The only thing I could really get down with a raisin and move past it is carrot cake. Any other context, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a texture thing, something ain't right about them raisins. Okay? Something ain't right. My mom used to pack them little red boxes of raisins. I used to bring them right back. I'm not eating that. The new bluebell pecan pie tastes richer than... Ooh. God, that's crazy. But you're right. Something's wrong with them. Something is wrong with them. It ain't right. It ain't right. And then my husband put me on to dates. I said, oh, hell no. You eat these? These look like roaches. No, I can't do it. He said, you gotta try it. I can't do it. I wasn't gonna eat them. I wasn't. So then when I got pregnant with my son, and then my doctor was like, in your third trimester, you start eating some dates. They help soften the cervix. I said, give me 14 of them because this baby gotta come out. So I had a whole thing of dates that I would sit at my desk and I'll eat 2 dates a day. Sometimes they were good. Sometimes they wasn't right. So that's exactly what I did. I started putting them in my smoothie. And they sweeten that thing right up. But you got to blend them joints because it will feel like you got some sort of gummy bears consistency up in there. If you feeling real... If you feeling real weird. See, dates don't taste like raisins, though. They don't taste like raisins. Raisins have issues on all sides. Raisins don't taste right. They don't feel right. They don't look right. Something wrong with them. Also, but them dates open because they could get moldy inside. Ooh. Well, I used to investigate all my dates because I just need to make sure it didn't have legs. Because honestly, I could see somebody picking one of them up and crunching down on it, and it was not a date. So I was doing all types of investigations. I'm taking the pit out. I got to see what's going on in here. I got to see. Crack it open. But I haven't really had dates since. Maybe once I get to the third trimester, I'll do it again. Perhaps. Let's not bet on it. Oh, here you go with the grapes. You know a grape and a raisin ain't really cousin for real, okay? A raisin is a grape's ugly cousin on their daddy's side. It ain't the same. Of course we like grapes. Whatever happens to them grapes when they pass on to the afterlife to become a raisin, it ain't right. It ain't right. In fact, I think it should be investigated. What the hell are you doing to these damn grapes that turns them into these zombies known as raisins? That's like saying you like plums but not prunes. And I'm going to say that too. That's precisely right. Call me ageist, I guess. I like them ripe and I like them young and juicy, okay? Don't give me no shriveled up fruits. I don't want them. I don't want them. Once they no longer look like what they supposed to look like, I'm gone. I'm out of here. The way I would tear a plum up, okay? Juice dripping down the arm. Don't care. I need privacy. I will, I almost cuss. I will F a plum up. You think a prune's ever even touched these lips? Hell no. I'm not even entertaining that. Meet me at the retirement home. Maybe I'll get some then. And not a day sooner. Exactly. Why pick a dehydrated fruit when you could have it already plump, delicious, and juicy? Okay? Juicy with the deuce. I'm not subjecting myself to pain and suffering. I'm not. Ooh, a peach. That's so good. Love a peach down. They got shriveled up peaches too? Cause I ain't eating that either. I haven't had a peach in like years. I never even like think about them till you just said that. Now I'm gonna hyperfixate on it. Now I need it. Thank you, thank you. Grapes give us so much y'all don't deserve. Grapes, wine, jelly, raisins. See, which one of these things don't belong? All these other things bring us sweet happiness. And then there's raisins. You see how that didn't even fit in there? Ruin the whole vibe. Raisins is the outcast, okay? Raisins, get out. Get out! Get in my house. Get out of my house. Ooh, you. I'm glad I'm stuck. A moldy peach, yeah. See, fruit, I get real weird about fruit. Because it's always something. Like, I don't like that. I'm real sensitive to texture. So, like, one mushy grape and I'm gone. I'm out of here. Grapes don't got to worry about me for, like, 6 to 9. You know what I mean? I'll see you in a couple seasons. Because you got me messed up. Got me all the way messed up. I can't do the textures. So if I bite into a peach and there's mold on the inside, once I get off the floor from passing out, I'm off the peach for years. Years. Ain't no way to move past that. Oh yeah, I haven't been shouting out no colors. Sorry, girl. So I'm using the whitest highlights are Pink White by Karen Dash. Then second to that is Burnt Ochre 50%. And then in the darkest parts, I'm using a mixture of what is this? Burnt Sienna, Karen Dash, a little bit of Chestnut, Karen Dash, and then Prismacolor in Burnt Ochre. You mustn't feel bad. Those fruits betrayed you, and now they must go. Yeah, I'm super picky about the fruits. Gotta be. Because the fruits will take you out. I'm convinced. A soft grape will, I'm telling you, I can't recover. I can't recover. And don't let me try and be brave and pick up 2 or 3 grapes at a time and pop in my mouth and one of them is soft. Child, my life flashed before my eyes. That texture, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. Hello. Yes, Karen Dash pencils are expensive for sure. For sure, for sure. All the coins gone, evaporated. Yeah, I don't remember it being this risky to get you a little fruit like it is now. Just smoothing everything out with the lighter color. Oh yeah, I've seen them exploding watermelons. I can't experience no type of trauma like that, because I promise you, a watermelon will never see me again. That goes for any food. If I cut into any food and it explodes, I'm gone. I'm gone. Once my soul returns back to my body, I'm out of there. I'm out. I saw one woman, she cut into her watermelon. Why the watermelon was a pumpkin? It looked like a watermelon on the outside. She cut it open. It was a pumpkin. They like cross-pollinated. What the fuck? I would have been crying real tears. I would have had a full on toddler temper tantrum. I'm talking on the floor screaming and kicking. Like, what? Yeah, that thing will, you cut that watermelon open that been sitting there all hot. Sitting on the floor next to your refrigerator, getting nice and fermented. You gonna cut open kombucha right in your face. Play around. Not me though. Hell no. Yeah, you gotta keep those watermelon cool and dry and in a dark spot until you're ready to get into them. Yeah, it's like, what the hell is the fruit trying to defend itself against? You don't want to get eaten, so you blow up in my house. Now what? You still gone, babe. You didn't even have to do all that. What are you defending yourself against? I'm using a mix of Prismacolor pencils and Caran d'Ache pencils right now, but all of my stuff is linked in my bio. Is this girl only in the calendar? She might be. She very well might be. Yeah, she's only in here. Yeah, she's only in here. The club did get us down, right? I thought so. I thought so. Last year, right? I might re-release it with a new one tomorrow. For any new coconuts that didn't get her. So this is, she's only available in the coloring calendar. Yeah, I'm gonna send it out tomorrow. So, because I know there's a lot of new coconuts that didn't get her. Am I actually hungry? Or was that a trick? Y'all, at night, I get so humongous. Like, during the day, I look like normal pregnant. At night, I literally look like I'm 14 months pregnant. We went and dropped Michael off last night because he spent the night at my parents' house because we had to get on the road early this morning. And when I pulled up, my mom was like, "Why do you look more pregnant than you did yesterday?" I don't know. Because it's nighttime. No, she's only in the coloring calendar. I should have put her in rest and reflect. She would have fit right in. good so far. Let's see. Let's try this russet for a little blush, a little blusher on the cheek. Want her to be very warm, very fall, very pumpkin spice. I see that purple on the finger, Coco, the secret purple lover. I let my nail tech freestyle. I actually said I wanted periwinkle and I got purple. So I do beat the purple lover allegations in this instance, but I think I've come to terms that I do enjoy purple. But I don't actually like my nails right now. But I think I do have a little bit of a deeper relationship with purple right now. Periwinkle is blue to me. But maybe there's probably like periwinkle that leans more one way or the other. But when I think periwinkle, I think blue. I think it's kind of like one of those colors that it's like teal. Sometimes teal is more blue or sometimes it's more green. I think it's like one of those where it's in between purple and blue. So I was thinking more. Either way, ain't no periwinkle in sight here. But I did tell her, just do what you want because I don't feel like making any choices. She drew out a little diagram, everything. She had some stuff she wanted to try, so I said, yeah, do that. I'm gonna just sit here and fall asleep with my eyes open. We were very out of sorts at that nail appointment. We were both like, oh. We were off our rocker. Does she know you're well known online for your nails? She does. I'm like, Katie, you don't want to be in my video? She's like, no. I'm like, they love you, Katie girl. They love you. She's like, not my face. You could put everything else in, but I'm like, okay, everybody don't want to be in the spotlight. I get it. But they love you, girl. She be asking about y'all. Did they like this set? I'm like, they did. They ate it up. They ate it up. She most certainly said girl wrong. She told me some tea in the salon yesterday. I said, what? She said, chill. I'm like, I do be making stuff hot. My bad. I'm just theatrical. You gotta tell me beforehand, don't react. Don't react to what I'm about to tell you. I'm like, I need that warning. Am I the drama? I'm a very active listener. So I'm talking facial expressions, hands flying. I'm in it. We here. We locked in. I'm listening. She's like, this girl about to get me caught. You gotta tell me it's a secret. She told me the tea in a way that I didn't know it was tea. I thought it was tea to me, but like everybody else knew, you know? But it was real tea, like nobody else knows. I was like, oh, bitch. real. Whew. There we go. There we go. Let me put a little more depth under here. Yeah, there's been multiple occasions where I find out something and my initial reaction is just always just so over the top. I don't even be meaning to do that. Like, I find out something, I'm like, what? Every time. I'm like, girl, I know you lying. For real? That's crazy. Who else knows? Nobody? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna come in with terracotta on the brown for our soon-to-be ginger mommy. Oh, our other brown gown. Her other brown under her bang. Not the bang. I kinda wanna use this on her lips too. And I'm finna. Who gonna stop me, boo? Drop it low, bring it up slow, roll it on around. All right. Hello, hello, welcome in. But once you tell me the tea and you say it's tea, don't tell nobody, I got you. First of all, my memory is not great, so I'm probably going to forget the tea shortly thereafter. So your secret is safe with me. I'm a good person to vent to because I'm really not going to remember much of that for real. So don't even worry about it. I'm not going to hold that against you. That's rose beige on the inside. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Thank you, Chris. Now I'm going to come in with my colored pencils. And this is burnt sienna, I believe. Am I lying? No, I'm not. Last time I saw Christina Milian, she was in one of those racist Hallmark movies. She loves a racist Hallmark movie. She be doing her thing. She was in that Netflix one with that Instagram guy. What's his name? And with Kofi. Remember last year she was in that movie? They was making a big deal like, oh, Kofi's in the movie. Kofi's in the movie. This is the same way I felt when everybody was like, oh, Chris Brown's in Stomp the Yard. He was dead 4 minutes in, okay? They hyped up Kofi being in that damn movie. He was in there for 14 seconds flat. I was like, girl, y'all making it seem like he the main character. That man was not in that movie for real. He was in the beginning and the end. And that was it. I was like, okay, well, at least we saw him for a little bit. We did see him, and then we didn't see him. Houdini, that was the best they could give us. But she got her bag. It's better than who's What's that girl from Full House? That woman that be on a tuna commercial. She don't sit right with my spirit. I know for a fact she ain't for us at all. Okay, I think her name Carmen, Candace. Yep. Candace Cameron. I think it's Candace Cameron. Yeah. Her. I know for a fact she ain't no goodie. I could just tell. Kirk from Grown Pains is her brother in real life? What? Them Hallmark towns will be sundown towns. Yeah, 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 they would. They would. Yes, they're very Christian. They're that white supremacist Christian, like that other kind of Christian. She looking good already. Scrumbly yum yum a purr purr. I'm gonna come in with dark brown by Prisma and just add a little depth to the brow. To the one singular eyebrow. The one, the only, her. I kind of want to give her freckles. She looking at me like, you not gonna put no pretzels? So no, I said no pretzels. No freckles. I'm gonna put a couple freckles. Just a little bit. Let me see. That's good enough for now. That's good enough for now. Oops. Let me see some fall makeup. I should give her like a little birthmark under her eye like Roxanne from a Goofy movie, since that's who she reminds me of. This is for you. Now, let's do her eyes. This is Mahogany Y12. And then I'm gonna come and just take care of the little spillage we got here. Little leak there. And then, sorry, I was cracking my knuckles. That's like a pet peeve for people, but I needed to. If you would love to see me color a girl with vitiligo, you should check out my page because I've done it many times. All right. I kind of want to do like, I'm gonna fill in her eyelid with her skin tone because I actually just want to add like a little, like maybe a little bit of green to her eye. Just kind of neutralize it a little with hazel. And then this one like a little green. Like maybe on the outer parts. I'm gonna do a little under as well. Nothing too crazy, just a little something. And then just bringing that highlight up a little into the inner corner of the lid. Just a little something, not too much. And then shade the eyebrow. You can't run from your responsibilities, children. Shade the eyeballs. Shade them. Alright. Oh, this is the wrong color. A moment. Alright. Just taking a neutral gray and putting that in the whites of the eyes. And then I'm gonna sharpen my black. Thank you for the photos. Alright, I'm coming in, just dragging her eyeliner down to a little something on the inside. Because there's nothing like a full beat in the fall, you know what I mean? Do your big one in the fall because the weather is cooling down. Your makeup will last. It won't melt off the side of your face in this heat. And then I'm going to take my white Sharpie one last time before I hang up on you. And highlight So, next time on Dragon Ball Z, we're gonna do her hair. It's gonna be ginger. Ginger, ginger, ginger. I don't know what color the hat's gonna be. I saw a lot of people asking that. Don't know. Her hair is gonna be ginger, so something that doesn't clash with that. And yeah, that's pretty much that. That's pretty much that. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, can I do a denim beret? But y'all was telling me to do denim eyeshadow. I feel like I could. Whether it exists in the wild is one thing. Yeah, so that's it. So it's Thursday, so that means we're going into the weekend. If you're in the coloring club, then you will get your download tomorrow. I'll make sure I include this as one of the downloads. I'll give y'all 2 tomorrow, just because I know some newer coconuts didn't get this when I sent it out last year. So I'll send this out and do all the highlights and everything in the email. If you're not in the club, consider joining the club. It's a monthly subscription. You get weekly downloads, exclusives, discounts, giveaways, class access, and most importantly, you get access to the Discord with the best community on the internet, okay? Ain't nobody out here that's doing their biggest ones like the coconuts, okay? It's the best community. Listen, I don't want to hear nothing about no Swifties. I don't want to hear nothing about the Beehive. It's the coconuts. That's where it's really at. And y'all just need to get with it or get lost, okay? So consider joining the club. And I will be back here on Monday at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. And we'll pick up where we left off on this page. All right? I love you. Good night.